Yeah, today is a good day because I freaking love the new Marvel Snap card. Merlin is so sick with his 3 new skills. These are all just like so fun to play, completely game changing, a little bit chaotic, but also strategic. Probably one of my favorite card releases in a really, really long time. And I frankly haven't loved a lot of the recent card releases, but flavor wise, design wise, mechanics, all of this so far just feels like an absolute home run, and also feels really, really good, by the way. Of course, he's not the only new card we got today. We also got Nicholas Scratch, which plays really nicely in this deck that is all about running various wizards with their various skills. We've also got Agamotto in the mix, and of course, more skill cards are going to come out throughout the course of this month, so this style of play could get even better. But really what this deck is all about is just having a perfect curve, because Merlin is not just a like skill and wizard style card, but he gives you these really nice flexible 1-cost plays, much like Hawkeye Kate Bishop has done in the past, which can be super nice when playing out just smooth curve decks, whether that's to hit a Wiccan or just to make really powerful plays on curve. So basically this is just like take all of the good cards and put them in a deck and see how it performs. Speaking of which, I haven't even checked how it performed. Okay, it's great. I thought it felt great, but so far I went 12-6 with this deck, up 17 cubes. That's a 63% win rate. So this actually felt really good to play and seemed to perform. I'm sure there's a couple bot games in the mix there as well, but still some nice solid numbers for a first pass at this deck, which I'm sure you can make some improvements. I don't really know if Nico belongs in here or Enchantress, but they seemed like wizards, and this had a bit of a wizard theme, so I leaned in. Maybe this could be Shang-Chi. Maybe this could be a Quicksilver if you wanted to guarantee your Wiccans. But all in all, Merlin was amazing. Nicholas Scratch got pretty big. You know, I don't think this is the perfect time for him just yet, but I still had games where he gained like 5, 6, 7 power, even in this deck, because this giving you a skill every single turn can really add up. So if you hit that 1-2 curve, Nick can get big, but you know, if you miss it, he sometimes is just like a 1-2, maybe a 1-3 or 1-4 off Agamotto stuff, but can be inconsistent. So all in all, I mean, crazy fun card. I think this is going to be good in all kinds of decks because it's just that perfect Hawkeye sort of play, and it's super, super fun. So very exciting. I've got a lot of fun games in this video. Keep in mind, I've got a lot of other new cards to play this week. We also got Jennifer Kale, and we got Morgan Le Fay, and I think we're gonna get Hellion and Mercury also released early. So my God, stay tuned for lots of new card videos basically throughout the course of this week. We also have an OTA as well coming, so it's gonna be Christmas in Marvel Snap this week with so much fun new stuff to do. So enjoy this Curvy Wizards deck and all the crazy fun plays you can make with Merlin and his pals. All right, yeah, good opener, Merlin. You guys say I say Merlin funny sometimes, but I do think I emphasize the Lin sometimes just because I'm like it's like out of excitement, not of like almost, you know, it's not like I'm trying to mispronounce so much, just like Merlin, you know, like if you emphasize the ending just for emphasis. Merlin sounds like you're saying his name is Lin, but I'm not. Anyway, happy to see the fella. Okay, these yeah, it's start of each turn. Okay, I was gonna say he's taking forever to animate here, dog. Presence is pretty cool, actually. We can change bar with no name out and surprise the opponent. That said, you know, if they know Merlin, again, I did it. They're gonna expect that, obviously. Red Guardian left might be pretty sweet, by the way. We could still catch this Sunspot potentially. I think usually they don't play here. That might be nice. You do want to get a Gwynpool down, but okay. Well, now it's a little less likely, isn't it? I mean, either way, Galacta's pretty sweet. Galacta Gwynpool looks pretty nice. We could also turn off Limbo, by the way, and in fact, we could do both, and maybe we will. I don't know yet. Maybe we will. Enchantress against a high Evo deck, which this is presumably being, is not great. I would love a second Omniversal Presence, man. It would be so sick. That would be really cool. Great Ironheart. I don't actually know what this deck is now. I'm a little, I don't know. I'm a little mixed up here. Another omniversal presence, dude. Oh, that's so sick. Okay, let's just go Agamotto left to really hold this power down. So we'll go omniversal left, and just to keep in mind, this turns off the location it's at, not Merlin's location, which is a little that kind of confused me at first, but all good. So here's what we do, right? We flip both of these, we end the game, and we flip bar with no name, and we play an 11 power card mid. There is no way we lose this game right now, right? Like, zero chance. We have priority, so all of our stuff's gonna unfold favorably. Bada boom, Limbo's gone. It's throne room. Insane for Agamotto. Let's go. Wizards helping each other out here. Enchantress hits. Bar with no name is gone. Bada boom, it's New York. That's fine. We're happy. And that's a garbage card. And that's actually kind of insane, but not enough to win either mid or left. Nice, dude. Yeah, great win. This is a crazy looking Mr. Negative deck with Sunspot and Psylocke, by the way. It's pretty cool. Some weird cards, but yeah, insane Merlin game, dude. Really nice. That I said this is by far the best of these, I think. I think they're all pretty good for the record, but this one's insane. Just like outrageous efficient stat output. Like, he's up to 2/7, and you get this crazy manipulation of locations. Just really, really good. Really good effect. Hitting both of those there in particular was just so key for this game. Okay, Surge and Hawkeye. Wiccan is already missed. Man, I have so many games where he'd be perfect, and I don't get him. And then the games I get him, and I'm missing, you know? Missing, dude. Well, without Wiccan concerns, I think Surge is definitely better than Hawkeye. Otherwise, we'd play Hawkeye for sure. Scorpion. You idiot, you missed one. Skills to the rescue, right? Bolts at 2, actually. Yeah, I'm cool with that. That's pretty nice. Surge, you know, loses a power. It's kind of funny. Like, we save the power against Scorpion, but we lose one for Surge. But still, the discount's very nice. Like, that's the great thing about Surge, is the 2-part hit. That's why she feels so freaking good sometimes. Nova's actually a little bigger, though, because of our skills. We had an extra card in deck or two, right? So Nova's a little better for them. Can probably just go Agamotto mid to, like, recontest this. Although I guess you kind of have to go Agamotto right, because well, you don't have to, but I'm putting stuff here and I want to put it left. So just for the sake of spreading out this power in a sensible way. Oh my god, Rocket's so annoying though, dude. So annoying. Merlin has been through hell. He got buffed once, debuffed twice. He's having a hard time. Maybe we can rip an acid arrow mid though. That's kind of a cool punish. Like, it's safer left, I guess, of course, but it's sort of cool in theory, right? I don't know. This turn is just not really that interesting. You know, I'm basically saying I'm going to win left and right, I think, with this logic. I mean, I'm taking kind of a flyer on this this Hawkeye. What we could do instead, though, is maybe just, like, you know, play whatever, one of these. You know, it doesn't matter which one. I guess Wiccan's the free one, because Enchantress might technically be better. And then you can polymorph maybe a debuffed card there or something. You know, turn Wiccan into a 5-drop that's bigger, perhaps. I don't know. You know, we want to keep 2s mid, so that's a thing. Like, they're losing their Scorpion. They didn't have to move this Rocket, right? Like, Scorpion was... kind of surprised they did. Like, that's the one spot I'm really strong right now. Oh my god, dude. Now wait a minute though. Wait a minute though. Lowest power, dude. Polymorph is insane here. Actually, just insane here. Honestly, so good. I think this looks pretty great. I think we're gonna win easy, dude. I think we're gonna win easy. Polymorph's nuts. Presence is a free buff mid. I mean, we're not that strong left, but I'm assuming, you know, we're gaining, like, on average 10 off the Green Goblin or something, right? Like, I don't even know. Even more! 11! Let's go! Double Wiccan, by the way, is hilarious looking. I love that, too. Maybe this location messes them up? No. I not quite, but we're still pretty strong mid too. Like there's no way they can flip all this, right? That's cool, but not enough. That's also cool, but not enough. Let's freaking go, dude. These skills are fun. Like they're cool and fun, and you get to make some sick plays. Dude, that is so nice. I mean, they honestly played a great answer for the record, but just, dude, Goblin's got nothing on us. That is really fun. Hey, oh my God, skills everywhere, but no good ones. None to play. Skill's really good at dodging Vormir, by the way. But I need an early curve play, dude. So many 1s and 2s in this deck. Goodness gracious, we got a hit, dude. We have what? 8 playable things to draw here, 4 that aren't playable. 8 drawable cards, playable cards. Come on, dude, hit me. Hit me, Merlin. They do have priority. How does this? I don't think this works in Black Vortex. Oh, I called it. Oh yeah, nice. We hit. Let's go. I mean, that's still really good for them. I would trade places in a heartbeat because I want to play the new fun card, you know. Maybe we'll see them own us with it, you know. Oh my God. Oh yeah, no, we'll do the exact same thing, just a turn behind. We're just gonna be delayed a turn always. Bolt plus a skill here from Merlin, that was pretty nice. I don't think that turns into a 6-drop, right? No, it doesn't. Yeah, they wasted their Vortex, I think. Oh, Strange Supreme Vortex is kind of crazy. This Red Hulk's tough to beat. Like, Agamotto can kind of keep up. Polymorph. You could make this a 7-drop, like, guaranteed, I guess. Or maybe we just throw away the Scratch here and just play for later, right? Yeah, I think that's fine. Scratch is, like, solid, but a little too late, maybe. So this Bruce, importantly, does retain the debuff here if he transforms, by the way. Leader! Oh, okay. That's actually not too bad. That also makes this a really nice polymorph, because this now becomes either Erishim or Scar, which is really quite cool. Which would also make Images of Icon insane. I don't think we want to try to win left, though, because that is just a ridiculous amount of power. I'm just thinking about, like, what's the best line? I mean, this all hits Enchantress, which is kind of crazy. It almost feels like a little bit of overkill, but maybe between Polymorph on the leader and the Enchantress right, or, I mean, arguably even left. Hopefully that's enough, because this is a really big lead now, you know, like 16-point lead's kind of crazy. Okay, well, it's got to hold. How big's that freaking Red Hulk, though, dude? I don't remember how big that Red Hulk is, dude. How big's that freaking Red Hulk? Was he at 13? I think we've been spending our energy pretty effectively. Can I fill my energy this turn? Yeah, of course, thanks to Merlin's sick plays here. This is actually worth power too, which is pretty cool. I need this to turn into, I don't think there's anything that handles Strange Supreme, right? You could, like, theoretically try to hit like a yeah, you could, dude, I kind of want to try that, but I might need to beat this Bruce Banner. I kind of want to, like, try to hit a Shadow King by playing a Zabu and then a Polymorph and, like, Shadow King that. I don't even think we'd still win those, the crazy thing. So I guess you just play Zabu for tiebreakers, right? And to fill energy, of course. I think Red Hulk's too small, right? Wasn't it 13? Did I not count right? Oh God, did I not count right? Oh God, did I not count right? No, I didn't count right. No. But Strange ate the rock. It doesn't matter. He got up to 60. Oh, Strange Supreme throws another video game. Classic Strange Supreme throw eating the squirrel. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Tiebreaker did kind of matter, 21, but we had a big lead. That was only a 16-point lead. That's actually kind of crazy, dude. What a good little win. That was fun. Oh, that rock really screwed us, dude, because Polymorph would have been so sick on this leader. Because remember, this is lowest power. This would have became either 7 or 12 power, which really would have made a huge difference. Pretty fun little Merlin game, though. That was cool. Okay, Temporal Manipulation as Surge works for me. Yeah, keep that Wiccan curve open. That would be beautiful. Turn 3 is usually not too hard to hit with combos of stuff. or a 4-drop discounted maybe. I'd accidentally ruin ourselves with a discounted Red Guardian though. Wins plus though should be okay. Is this a bot? No, it's not. Nightcrawler in the deck though is interesting, dude. Thought that might be a bot signal, but I don't think so. Goose! Oh, it's C2. Oh yeah, I forgot C2 is getting popular. Well, Enchantress now would be a home run, but I couldn't play it this turn probably. I'd want to save it. Wow, card text disabled here. So I can play anything I want there, but at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna rip wins. They're gonna play mid. You wouldn't play in New York. There's no reason to play there. You would never play in deep space. You're gonna play mid, so why though? I mean, I see why. You just wanted to get a 2-power card down, but I'm still annoyed. Still annoyed. My wins whiffs. Worth it if we hit Wiccan, I guess, right? Worth it anyway. Zabu is chill. Zabu honestly doesn't really have any hits that I care about. I might just put Zabu here from a power output standpoint. I mean, that said though, I can put him here and still move stuff with New York, so it's not a fear. Or maybe you just do this and buff the Zabu so you're happy to have that anyway. Yeah. Agamotto right would probably be the move, but you know, these do potentially go up to at least 15 power already. And then, you know, with Mystique, maybe even more. So there might be some logic to just abandoning right. Because I don't really want to have to overcommit to it, you know? Good buddy Nick here. Good old buddy Saint Nick. Yeah, let's just do this. Gwynpool mid. Like a Brood came down here, like maybe we'd lose that, but I could almost flip back right in that case with like Agamotto plus Dude. I mean, 17's pretty great. Like 20 would be their kind of number though sometimes, but I don't have a choice because I can't play anything. You know what though? I'm actually gonna play Scratch right, I think. We could also just go Agamotto here now, but a part of me wants to play Agamotto right next turn. And like between the 6 and the 16, maybe you just have enough. Because 22 is a pretty great break point, right? If they commit this much mid, oh, it's even bigger. I forgot with Gwynpool. Yeah, this is even bigger. This almost might be too much. But if we're losing mid, we can also just pivot out. You know, we can make a pivot here. So I mean, if each of these go to 8, like 32 is the number to beat. Can I beat 32 right? I guess if they're playing Cerebro and Mystique, they would not be playing another card right. So 24 would be the number. I would have 26 like this already, right? And then you know this is safe against Cerebro Mystique. So I think this actually holds. I think this is fine. You always beat Cerebro Mystique like this, like we said, so... I love, by the way, the 3 wizards holding down right, dude. That's so sick looking. Like, they didn't really do anything. Right? Like, they didn't do anything. I mean, he did something. Agamotto did something. He's big. Oh, they didn't even have Mystique. Oh, we could have held any of these spots. Yeah, this would have been totally fine across the field. But I love all 3 wizards, dude. That's so sick. That's cool. Nobody else on the field's a wizard. I guess Surge is kind of a techno wizard, but that's really cool. Surprised they were feeling so confident this game, by the way. I don't know, man. We had some crazy numbers stacking up. All right, Zabu on 1. Always the play. Best play in Snap. Scratch is nothing on Zabu, dude. I'm so sorry. Zabu is the real wizard here at the end of the day, isn't it? Oh, no. We missed our early cheap Wiccan. I mean, still happy to play a 3-6, I guess. Let's go ahead and put the Scratch down, just see what happens here. See what we can learn from the opponent. Maybe make an early disruption, eat a Venom or something. Ooh. Danger room hits for them already. 3+2. Oh my god. Called it, by the way. Amazing. Really awesome. Do we just go Red Guardian here? Yeah, maybe to turn off this X23. I mean, honestly not that likely to be good. Could try to save for like a null or something. That doesn't usually work because it's usually already buffed by then. I will say, like, I do want to get the Merlin down soon because, you know, Nicholas needs to scale. Nicholas needs his spells. That does give you like Wiccan Merlin next turn. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna play the new card. It's more fun. Nico is +2 Hulkbuster on Wolvie. Okay, so thankfully missing any like Deadpool stuff at least. That might get destroyed again, by the way. That would be, oh my God! This guy is outrageous! Good Lord, that's crazy. Yeah. Well, I'm identifying a little problem with my line here. Does Nicholas by any chance get bigger before Zabu? I guess if nothing else, we're about to learn something. I doubt it. I think they probably are both still 2 at the same time. Hopefully we hit the 50-50. We did. We're just geniuses. Okay. They definitely appeared to both say 2. It does say afters. That would be my expectation. This guy, it's unbelievable. It's actually insane. They've just hit danger room 3 out of 4 times, man. Unreal. Unreal, honestly. I have never seen anything like this in my life. I'm like thinking about a null. I kind of want to lose priority. I'm hoping they play something mid here that's big and I lose priority, or yeah, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. Not sure what the plan is here yet. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna hit Merlin maybe. I forgot he's not really 6. Again, we sniped it though. Okay, no, do it again. Wolverine, go mid so I lose priority, please. Or actually right as well, just not left. Okay, nice. So this gives me an opportunity to potentially rip an Enchantress null. The problem is, oh no, this is maybe not a problem actually. Maybe this works fine. Yeah, sadly I have to buff this one, so hopefully it doesn't actually get destroyed, but I'm pulling the Enchantress over because I don't actually need her here if we hit the null right, which would be my hope. I guess the question is, like, what am I doing here? The +2 energy is pretty useless. I guess you just play an Acid Arrow here then, just for a little extra coverage. Yeah, if they play null right, as you expect, I think this actually works out really, really well. Uh-oh, that's not a null. That's a death and a null. Nope, that's a death and a Deadpool. Okay, well, plan failed. Good idea in theory, right? Wait a minute. No! 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 I had enough! No! No! I didn't think I needed it there, because if it's only null, you know, you're fine. Death would have beat us anyway, though, so maybe I should have thought more about death instead of null. I don't know. It's kind of hard to beat death reliably, though, because death could easily just go left as well and beat you, so that's a little harder to plan for. Izzy, are you a bot? You are a bot. Izzy. Is he a bot? Scratch on 1 is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and snap this bot, and I'm probably gonna leave this in the video now because that was really funny. Is he a bot? I'm dying, dude. I love it. I love it. Oh, hey, let's this is a really good wins target, but we don't have priority right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and go Merlin. Just more fun. And really, really good for Scratch. I seem to always hit these 2 cards against the bots of all people, man. Did we rip priority here? It's a tie again. Did we get it? Did we hit the 50-50? Did we hit the 50-50? Nope, we didn't. Dang, dude. Oh, it's not a tie. I'm so stupid. We have the same power out, but it's clearly not a tie. I know how it works, guys. I promise. I think I'm okay to go for Le Chiguilla, by the way, because I think my hand is good enough, right? Like, we're gonna have a lot of stuff with Merlin. It's only 3 rocks anyway. I can get by, you know. I guess, I mean, logically, you should probably technically play the Surge here first. It's in a non-bot game, my instinct would be to, like, get this Human Torch debuffed as soon as possible. But since it's a bot, I think we can probably afford to wait a minute. They are playing delayed as if they're not a bot, but they have the exact same collection level as me, which is really the indicator. And that play is, if we weren't already indicated by the torch in Le Chiguilla, we know now that the cloak on top of the torch in Lechiguia is definitely a bot indicator. There's no longer a question here. Yeah, we can go presence here to change that. We'll go wins, I guess, to move the torch here again, potentially, not by any means guaranteed. We can go Nico, or do we want to just go once in future, maybe on a surge? Go for a bit. Oh no, I can't go out on the surge. I don't want to do it on the scratch either, though. I guess I could do this, but well, no, we're not. We're gonna have one Lechiguia only from presence. So yeah, this is kind of a cool play. This really buffs Nicholas Scratch. I gotta say, like, he's gonna be a monster here, dude. +3 this turn, and I still have quite a few skills coming too, so that's pretty sweet. I mean, hopefully we hit the torch, but clearly it doesn't matter. It's a 50-50 now. Okay, cool. Masterfully executed bot gameplay, by the way. Just masterfully executed. Torch missed. Oh well. Surge moving, and once in future, give me +2 next turn. Nice energy cheat. Scratch gets bigger. Once in future again. Maybe you hit Nico on it this time. I don't have a great demon hit here. I mean, I guess like Red Guardian would be a decent hit. You kind of want to go bolts this turn though, right? Like you need to go bolts, I think. You go Nico. I guess you just turn the Hawkeye into a demon, because who cares? It's still just a +2 buff, right? And then you shuffle Nico in, so you're gonna have +5 next turn. We're gonna have 11 energy. We're gonna have at least, yeah, we're actually gonna have 11 energy worth of stuff exactly without a draw even, so that's kind of nice. That's sort of perfect. It is a little hard for me to get power right other than Agamotto, so we're gonna need to make sure we double down on this Nicholas a little bit. Dude, these bots, are you kidding me? I mean, honestly, they might only have rocks though. They played so many cards in Lechiguia. I hate that the coolest Nicholas Scratch games are the bot games, dude. Like like I got such a sick like double new card game here, and it's like, well, it's not even that, you know, it's not even gonna be that fun because the bot's screwing it over. 12 energy final turn though is so sick, and we got the Nico right back. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, we're not even really trying to win left, and we might anyway. That's the crazy thing. Did I transform the basic arrow or not? Maybe we do just try to win left still, honestly. Why not, right? This is an insane final turn. Really, really cool. Again, I really wish this was a game against a human, because this is one of the coolest games we're gonna have today. I'm probably even gonna put this like early in the video, honestly. Bro, that's like bro, that's like they're like kind of close. Not really, but like that's a better play than I expected, to be honest. Better play than I expected. All right, Forge getting dunked on super hard. -5. We're at what, 21 and 18, which is actually 20 now. Yeah, really cool. Really, really cool. Super sick game, dude. So much energy. You know, you can't assume it would go quite that smoothly against a real human opponent because they may have disruption, but look at this, dude. This is freaking beautiful. +9, or no, +7 for a 9 power scratch, dude. Merlin's also at 7. So sick, dude. Merlin's sick. Hey, Zabu on 1. Let's go ahead and just win the game, I guess. Yeah. I really wish that these skills did not have the bottom of the square here, by the way. I think they could just be a circle with a text overlaid. Like, we can fill in the gaps on where the bottom of the square is. I'm sure there's some reason for that, either logistically or just to convey that they fit in the space. You know, I don't know. I'm sure they had some good explanation for that. But I still kind of wish it just had the text down there. Ah! Beautiful top decks. Okay, very, very exciting. So many skills in hand. Show me that Nicholas Scratch, baby. Show me that Nicholas Scratch. Hydra Bob and Martyr. What the heck, dude? Some kind of like giant zoo deck here? What is going on right now? I don't even know. Oh, Quinpool hits only Nico, which is actually insane for the record if you get the double. Dude, that could be an absolute just game-winning play. Oh, this is straight up some kind of crazy zoo. Oh! Ah! Celine counters the Nico. At least we're getting some stats back. Still actually insane if you get if you get the doubling, I guess. But less insane. Demon is also pretty great, but let's go ahead and go Nicholas here. For polymorphs, its lowest power. I know I'm gonna just keep forgetting this forever. I think fine to go bolts at the moment. We do actually have a pretty decent wins, I'll say, because you could like lock up right already. May not make much difference because they're kind of trying to buff a lot of stuff anyway, but it could give us a nice numerical edge. Maybe we rip one polymorph for now just to see what it becomes. Give us a little bit of guidance, right? Scratch gets 2 bigger here, so that's probably enough power, right? Oh, okay, looks like we're just gonna wins mid. That's fine too. Keep things tiny. They destroyed the demon? I feel like that might have been a boo-boo. Or maybe they have a plan for that? I don't know. Elixir or something, you know? I don't know, but it seems like a boo-boo. Sentinel. Okay, that actually currently is gonna help perhaps fill in the gaps a little because we have a lot of energy to spend with bolts. Once in future, okay. Wiccan is still active, dude. We are very good at the video game. I can't do Wiccan and bolts, but I might as well just do Wiccan, right? Oh, opponent's just done. I think they saw they destroyed their demon, dude. The curve on this deck just feels so clean, dude. Nicholas looks insane. Like he gets big. It just feels good, dude. This just feels like a good, clean deck. Okay, yeah, let's definitely go Nico here. I need the opponent to play a card this turn if I want wins to be any good on 2, which, okay, thankfully they did. So that helps us save the curve for Wiccan, which is very nice. Would love to see a Merlin instead, though. Lots of good 2-drops, frankly. Zabu not a 2-drop, so we'll go ahead and rip wins. Would be nice to hit this on like a Beta Ray Bill or something if we could save it, but, you know, just gotta save the curve. Red Guardian on like Thor or something is not actually very good. Red Guardian on an Iron Patriots also not necessarily very good, but might just be fine. Oh, wins again, dude. Are we gonna catch this E3 again? Oh my god, it's okay. This poor guy, dude. He's been through some stuff. If I get a 2-drop plus Zabu, I might play that instead just because I like. Oh, definitely like this better. Yeah, we can go ahead and put these here. I don't think this is actually going to be enough to stop the Iron Patriot. Like the opponent would have to have a pretty miserable line. Like maybe if they're playing like a Thor or something, but I don't even know if that's what their deck's about. I don't think the H3 signals hammers. It's Quinjet stuff instead. So pretty unlikely this is right, but might as well try. Hotel Inferno, I don't think really makes any difference. We're not going to go to fatigue this game. We're not going to empty their deck or anything, so this is fine. Stacking these up can be good for, like, you know, let's say images, but not really, I guess. Oh, it worked. Okay, worth it. I was doubting my decision, but amazing. Great result. So Wiccan is good now. Next turn, actually, we're gonna have 7. So like Galacta, Guardian, Polymorph looks pretty good. Really hammer this guy again. Get wrecked. Bolt for the opponent. Okay, that's cool, dude. They're also running a skill deck. That's fun. Love to play like a Nicholas, man. Gwynpool does need to happen this turn, right? So let's just go ahead and do that. That's fine. We're already a bit ahead here. Let's do that. Polymorph here hits either Nico or Zabu. Either one's totally fine. Just taking a little roll to see what happens here. You know, Nicholas Scratch would be a lot better if he was an ongoing card that just said like +1 for every skill that you have played. Because, you know, right now, if you draw him late, like, you're just really unlikely to hit anything. Oh, the good news is I can actually re-roll that Bucky since he's so low powered. I can take another shot at it. That said, doesn't really seem worth it against that Agamotto, does it? Speaking of which, dang, dude. Speaking of which, 12 years not enough. Polymorph doesn't really do anything here. I mean, there's no 3-drop that saves this, right? Like tiebreakers only, maybe. So I don't think we mess with that. I think we just do this. You know, like nothing fancy here. Just spread out some power, I guess. Shang-Chi's a little risk if they call their shot. Otherwise, like, surely this is big enough, right? I think it's gotta be. It's enormous. It's just gotta be big enough, man. I will say that the Merlin didn't really contribute a ton this game, you know? Like we got some skills stuck in hand. Didn't seem to go super far, but everything else worked really nicely. The good curve stuff was fine. Still got some skills. I mean, none of the locations need changed. You could technically go like presence plus Agamotto left, I think, and flip, right? Like with Galacta, presence can go anywhere and still buff Merlin, right? But as you see, that's fine. They gave that up. They really doubled down there anyway, so would have been a waste. This has to hold, right? Icon is actually nuts. It's really strong, but not quite strong enough. Yeah. Yeah, thankfully with wins, like committing left would have been super risky. Oh, I think I saw them fist bump out of the corner of my eye. Yep, there's the fist bump. Zabu is amazing. Merlin is here. This is my first game. My deck tracker is not up. If we can't fix that somehow, maybe not. I don't know. It's just not working. Let's close it. Let's restart it. Bet I gotta start a new game though to make that work. Anyway, Merlin is absolutely happening. Merlin! Very excited to get him on the first game, dude. Oh, I was gonna say, it's nice to have 2 new cards in a given deck, because then you know, yeah, no deck tracker this game, guys, I don't think, sorry. Ooh, oh, we got Polymorph. So Zabu's a good target there. I didn't bake in a lot of targets for the skills in this deck. I was like, look, I think things are just gonna happen organically, you know, like Subterranean is giving me a rock. That can be an amazing polymorph target, right? I didn't stress about that so much as just building a good deck. I didn't want to like tweak the deck into that too much. I thought it might be playing a Morgan Le Fay deck here, maybe, or maybe just regular bounce. I don't know. It's a new season, so everything's you know, mixed up here, dude. This hand is like so nice and so full, so cool. Galacta is so nice and so full. Polymorph, like, we're fine. Lowest power, like anytime we get a rock, that will just be the lowest power card. You could like try to Red Guardian this rocket, I guess. I mean, I can always play Gwynpool next turn. It's nice for when he gets bounced, you know. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, dude, this Merlin is already adding so many cards. Like Merlin's like, you got to be a little bit careful on hand size. Like we're going to 6 this turn. You got to keep that in mind. Actually, it's really interesting. So once in future, again, a rock would be really good for this, right? That would be sick. We need to play this kind of this turn if we want it to be valuable. My last good chance. Ah, rock. I think I value. Oh, we don't want to. Hold up. We gotta get this order right though. I think I value this kind of route better, right? And then maybe we just surge this. Basically, the +2 energy is theoretically worth more than anything else. This is gonna shuffle all of these buffs down to the Enchantress, which I guess is okay. I mean, she's gonna be a monster, and we're gonna have a lot of energy. We're gonna have 10 energy, so like some top decks could be bad, but the polymorphs could still result in some decent plays here. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we don't get that rock right back, you know, but I mean, we won't know if it's that rock or a different rock, I guess, presumably, right? Agent Venom, okay. Opponent is having a monster game, by the way. I haven't really talked much about what they're doing other than the rocket, but they are actually putting together some crazy numbers here, to be truthful. So there's our first skill hit. Thank you, Merlin. 10 energy. We got an Omniversal Presence, which is actually pretty cool. We did get a rock. I don't know if it's the same one or not, but you know, it's a rock. Like technically this should go here, but I'm not contesting this toxin. And am I really that worried about right? Like, can't I like just play kind of anything there? And it's gonna give like +4 to this rock. Well, +3 additional, but you know, that's gonna take us to 18 to 9. I mean, I guess they are kind of at 13 already. That's a 5 power distinction. But I'm like contesting across the field is the thing here. So like, aren't I kind of winning anyway? Polymorph generally makes Merlin better. Oh, well, hold up though. This is buffing him. So no, that's not really true necessarily. So maybe you do this to buff the surge. Something like this, maybe. I don't know, dude. This is definitely losable, but we are like crazy strong across the field, right? So like rock supports mid. I mean, they've played a lot of cards here, so let's see, man. Surge, how big do you get? Jean Grey, okay, that's not probably big enough, but I'm hoping left holds too, right? Like we've got a few ways to hold here. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was hitting rock. Oh, it's lowest power, but the rock went to 4. Oh, it might actually work out though, because that Ironheart was kind of sick. Honestly, might work out. Let's see. Oh my God, why did they get so big over here though, dude? Oh, we're tied. We're tied. Oh, Hit Monkey might win a tiebreaker though. Oh, we're tied. Straight up tied. Oh my God, dude. This kind of worked out because of the Ironheart, you know, in hindsight. Like this got buffed. This got buffed. I did screw up though, to be honest. Like I did screw up. Like I don't know if it's a screw up, but I forgot. I was thinking highest, lowest cost. But even then, you know, I buffed the rock. It was weird because I had to do the polymorphs here and here, I think. Although maybe should have just polymorphed here in hindsight, got the Zabu. I don't know. I wanted to add more power right than I did. I probably should have played rock here. I honestly don't know. I don't know. It worked, whatever the case. We saved it, dude. We saved our cubes.